Take a look at what I've managed to conjure up today!
Madam?
Mr. Frye?
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Leave me, but I'll be late for work.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to
Mr.
shreds.
Bancroft! Mr. Bancroft! What's coming up next for the Prince of Wales? Who are you with me?
Neatly done, young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the liberal.
Ah! There goes the best driver ever!
There! In the cart! It's the Prime Minister's wife!
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Frye.
Yeah! That's the way. Who's a good horse? You are. Doing fine, girl. Yeah! Let's go. That's the way. Walk on, girl. Steady on.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Frye. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats.
Who's he hiding from? Why don't you knock down someone your own size? See him again. strange man he is.
Do you know this gentleman is a... Oh, what was it? Yes, a costermonger. Of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure.
Shall we go?
Hope he's not up to any mischief. Odd fellow.
Yes, sir. I have exactly what you need.
Come on! Everything at reduced prices! Come!
What's he doing here? To see him!
The lights are out. Why is he hiding?
Are things really fine the way they are? What's the matter with him, I wonder?
Oh, Mr. Frye. Look at those two.
Looks like he's got a screw loose.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Frye. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them.
Still, this is London. What made you think that was a good idea?
Mate, we can see ya!
Enough! Enough! Please, I don't want to die.
Smells like trouble.
Oh! Hey!
I'll do anything you want if you save me. Anything.
I surrender. Just let me live.
Dying scares me more than anything.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
Best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is bow wow mutton. Here we are, the old one.
So this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
Ready to open him?
Stay down.
Step over here and have a look at all my wondrous wares.
There's a good dog.
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
you never told your father how you felt about him. How was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Frye, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Frye. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
Leave me my sights! They're the best you got!
Yeah! Yeah!
Keep moving.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Frye.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome man.
That's a
Always
girl.
blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the corrupt practices.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Frye. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.
What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Well, certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Twopenny's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
It really is very good of you to help.
No more exploitation!
The counterfeit money is being spent nearby. Well, if you can call it counterfeit, with those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Aberline.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Mr. Aberline.
I have the utmost faith in you, Miss Frye.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Heard about the rioting at the bank?
They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates.
What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him.
Since we've got the printing plates, it's all real cash.
Did you hear those crowds? Sounds like all of London is rioting.
Nothing to do with us.
I can't believe Jacobs managed to shatter the entire economy. Father was right. He acts in haste, and repents not at all.
Come on now.
Let your conscience be at ease. I am not responsible for Tupiny's death. I merely took advantage of a fortuitous situation.
Paying your counterfeit bills, no doubt.
Here now. Whoa there.
Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Yes, sir.
Keep this place locked down.
Yes, sir.
Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
What you talk about is, well, mad. You're a good chap, Frankie.
Good to see you here. Must have been a tough fight getting those plates.
Not at all. We just walked right in on the chaos.
Nobody stopped you.
They didn't even give us a second look.
Listen!
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
I need more time for explanation.
Leave your distance!
bankers, as in wankers!
Nobody
I shall
gets
not
in
leave without my
my
shillings
say-so.
and my pence, sir!
I've read
You
the
can
papers.
yell all you
This will be
want.
the ruin of
You're
us.
not getting in if it's up to
You
me!
have a lot to answer for.
I beg you! I'm not the one you want. Please calm down, everyone! Calm!
I said I want my money.
There's no need for shouting! Ladies and gentlemen, try to remain calm. Calm down, everyone.
There. As if they were never taken.
For shouting! Ladies and gentlemen, try to remain calm.
Can you bloody believe that?
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Frye, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me. Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research, marked with the same insignia as your key, dated 1847.
1847.
The same year the Prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
You think he added a vault for the shroud?
And since there is no map of the palace with the room marked Secret Vault...
Your Highness, may I present Miss Evie Frye. Miss Frye, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed by him. Yes, I thought you might recognize the name. I know where they are, but it is heavily guarded.
That part will not be a problem.
I thought not.
We're going to need a plan.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe way inside.
Oh. Really?
For you, Evie? Certainly.
Well, once I'm inside, I'll find someone who knows where the papers are stored.
And we will meet back on the train.
Be careful. What's the plan?
When you give the signal, I'll draw the guards into a fight and then use a smoke bomb to get away.
And I'll take advantage of the confusion. Ready?
Absolutely.
Crawford Starrick is a fool.
You'll pipe down if you know what's good for you. Shut up or I'll shut you up. Are you asking for a thrashing?
What are you guarding? Show me!
I'll stop your chatter!
Get in! Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you!
That's not them.
Up there!
No.
Poor soul.
Nothing here. Looks like I'll have to ask someone where the plans are.
I'm going to see what that noise was.
I swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man! man, dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry, the plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission.
They've got him, miss. Over here, miss.
You're some of Clara's children.
They took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop them.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks so wobbly-like.
That's a good girl. Come on, then, girl.
That cart's been run off the road. They must be driving quickly. They're knocking people over, too.
Don't just stand there, help me!
And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track. That must be the carriage. Found you.
This is the best meat in London. Lamb joint, Hey!
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around. Armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
Take it, change your life. I have with me today a new miracle cure, a medicine previously unknown to the Occidental scientists. Something's lurking. Ambrosia, the very drink of the gods. Step forward to try a soul.
Please, no more.
Don't be shy.
I surrender. Just let me live.
And a moment of your time and a desire to him. Check out where that noise was heard.
I ought to write a book on the oddities of the human behaviour.
Please, no more. I surrender. Just let me live.
I'm bloody desperate.
I'll go and see what that strange noise was.
saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he'd hit his head. Not sure why they needed to take him to the church, but that's where they went.
Is she all right, do you reckon? I mean in the head.
Are you really willing to sacrifice quality just to save a few pennies? Whatever you're looking for, I have it in stock. Only 2 pennies for free. No better prices elsewhere.
Huh?
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Ladies, check them up on that sheet. I'll be here all day.
Oh. Need some help?
I can see you think it's a bit expensive.
Oh,
but
no!
That's because it's the very
Someone's
best.
gonna get quite
Hurry,
fright.
hurry.
I refuse to believe that no one saw a thing.
dead.
Now's the time. Come and buy the most beautiful
You
products.
must come straight away!
The world's greatest bargains are here. They ain't next door.
I'll find you, kill you, then hide you again.
There's been a murder.
Well, I didn't a cold-blooded murder. So where's she gone?
You won't regret your choice.
The gracious, there's been a killing!
Ladies and kind gentlemen, I've got
Such a
some
pity.
sod. The most beautiful objects in London are here. Nowhere else. Whatever you're looking for,
Oh, dear.
There's something fishy around here.
A cold-blooded murder.
Shocking!
I have it in stock. Only 2 pennies for free. No better prices elsewhere.
Everything is reduced prices!
No! Those who say money can't buy happiness ain't shocked here.
Bit too much to drink.
She can't be up to much good.
Wonder who she's
Yes, they
hiding
pulled
from.
someone out of that carriage. Dead drunk he was. They carried him into the churchyard. Maybe he wanted a quiet place to sleep it off.
You all right, miss? You feeling faint?
Prices! Come!
There's a...
Is she playing a game?
Watch your backs, ladies and gents. This market is full of charlatans. Those who say money... Bloody crazy.
What sheep? There you are!
Prices! Come!
There's been a murder.
Business competition? I can't believe me peepers. Something don't feel right about this.
I could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
got something. We'll take a look.
Henry. Is he coming around?
I don't know. We knocked him around pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if it took a while.
Well, I hope you haven't addled his brain.
He's an assassin. How much more addled can he get?
Why did you bring him here?
The man's an assassin. We didn't want him getting away before you had a chance to question him now, did we?
He was more secure where he was before. I told you not to come here. Cut me out now. Wake him up.
Evie, they sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
The plans are lost!
Evie, I'm sorry.
Just concentrate on escaping, please. Gunman on the rooftop!
How are you there, Evie? Not good.
Won't bite back now, will you?
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone! I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green.